Hi guys! Have you ever been standing in your own way to do something? Welcome to the first episode of Huda Unfiltered, and today I start my first podcast ever, and I'm so excited for this, you guys. طبعا I've been postponing this لشهور هلا وكنت دايما أفكر لازم يكون كل شيء perfect. I have to have the perfect setup. I have to أكون حافظة السكريبت. I have to أكون كاتبة the perfect script. لازم أعرف شو أحكي، لازم أعرف كيف أحكي، لازم I don't pause، لازم أعرف رح أحكي بالإنجليش ولا بالعربي، ولازم ما أحكي شي غلط. But I've just decided to just start. There's no perfect timing, there's no perfect date, there's no perfect time of the year. ما في شي اسمه بس أرجع بعد الtrip feeling amazing. I'm gonna start the podcast. So today is the day I just start. I don't know why, but I'm like blushing وحاسة حالي مستحية كأنه أول مرة أحكي مع الناس, but I'm really excited for this and this is very important for me. Hi everyone and welcome to the first episode of Huda Unfiltered. I'm super excited. It's been in the planning since forever and the time is finally here. It took me months and months to even have the courage إني بس حتى أفكر إني أكتب. كنت صراحة بس أفكر إنه I'm gonna start my podcast. كنت أخاف يجيني شعور خوف, but then I just realized إنه هذا الشعور خوف هو ممكن يكون butterflies of my body telling me to just start. يا حبيبتي, just start. So, yeah, حبيبتي, I'm gonna start today. Even though I am mentally and physically exhausted, I am overstimulated, I'm drained, and it might be not the most perfect time, but let's just start. I'm just a regular person, just like you, just like everyone else, trying to figure out life. I'm not professional in anything in life. I just want to make my life much better. I want to understand myself, the people around me, the world we live in. I want to know the why of things. I want to learn and become a better version of myself in all aspects of my life. I guess what I want to do is just evolve. يعني بحب أعرف ليش، بحب أعرف كيف، بحب أعرف what's next. How can I do this better? And sometimes كنت أفكر إنه هذا الشيء غلط، ممكن ببعض الأحيان يكون غلط، ممكن ببعض الأحيان لا. But I do believe that it's not wrong to want to evolve and become better. And I just want to share my feelings with you guys. مثل some feelings اللي I never thought anyone else would have. I want you guys to be like, oh my God, you too? You do and say that too? I want to be normal. I want to feel okay in a very rushed and hectic world. In my first episode, I want to share my all-time dream. My dream since I was a kid was to be famous. I want to be famous. This video is one of my favorite videos ever. Every single time I see it, بحس it just gives me like butterflies. I want to be famous too. I don't know how. I tried many ways. حاولت يكون عندي YouTube channel. حاولت عندي Instagram account that's public and I was famous for a while and I loved it. But I'm just trying. And I guess everyone's path أو your goal أو هدفك أو شو بتتمنى تكون بالحياة بتغير. But mine was always I want to be famous and I just didn't know أكون famous لشو يعني. But now I'm trying. I want to be famous to make people's life better. When I was a kid كنت أتفرج كتير على التلفزيون. كنت أتفرج على دكتور فيل, أوبرا وينفري. كنت أشوف كيف دكتور فيل كان يحكي للناس شو يعملوا. كنت أشوف توم كروز jumping on a couch بالأوبرا وينفري show. كنت أشوف أوبرا وينفري تعطي الناس cars. Maya Angelou on the show talking about her books. People's real life stories بيحكوا عنها. All of that resonated with me as a kid. And I was in awe. Like, oh, this is amazing. I want to do all of that. بس لما كبرت استوعبت مو I want to do all of that just to be famous and rich. No, I just want to be someone who helps make people's life better. If I can, obviously. And maybe that's why I had a YouTube channel. I think حطيت على اليوتيوب channel 3 videos أو 2. كانوا بيحكوا عن bags and brands and everything. And there's one thing that I never ever shared with anyone. The reason why I stopped posting on YouTube was because one of my friends commented or like made fun of me of how I pronounced something on YouTube. I swear to you, I never posted a video ever since. And this is one of the reasons why I kept procrastinating or postponing or not doing أو بستنى الوقت المناسب أو خايفة أو كتير reasons. But I think I have the confidence now to say I've always been afraid of judgment. كيف الناس ممكن تشوفني ممكن شو تحكي. And I think that's why I stopped the YouTube channel, because حسيت بالshame. And like, oh my God, how could I say that? كيف حكيت الكلمة غلط? This is so embarrassing. And maybe it wasn't wrong. I don't know. All I know that I stopped. I do not regret it. Everything happens for a reason. And maybe that's why it happened for me to start this today and freely admit that for you that I was embarrassed, but it's okay. And another time is when I was famous on Instagram لفترة من الزمن وعن جد I was famous. People would like stop me. البنات بيسلموا علي. في like بنات كبار مع their husbands would stop me ويتصوروا معي, and it felt so good. What felt so good about it is because I was just doing what I love. ما حسيت كنت بالنسبة إلي بعمل شيء كتير special. يعني كنت أصور my outfits, كنت أصور لكم شو كنت ألبس كل يوم, my coffee, بحط لكم videos وأنا بحكي, بحط لكم parts of my trips. I was just being myself, no judgment, no fear, no nothing. But now I feel like with the world that we're living in, the fear of judgment and the shame is like كتير أسوأ من قبل. But honestly, I'm trying to not let that affect me, hence this podcast again. And having a public Instagram account for a certain time, خلينا نحكي, I think it was 3-4 years, خلاني I share a lot with you guys, بس حسيت هلا it does not resonate with me. ما بتطابق مع ممكن مشاعري أو ما أتمنى أو ما أطمح له في حياتي يعني. Wow, that was nice. It does not resonate with what I want. So maybe I want to share with you guys on a deeper level things that I'm learning, things that I'm trying to unlearn, new habits that I've implemented, new books that I'm reading, things that I've been through, كيف حليت هالمشكلة, شو عملت, وين رحت. And obviously we're going to learn together. I wrote 2 pieces of paper, but I'm so happy that I'm not reading everything وعم بحكي عن جد من قلبي, you guys. I want to freely and shamelessly talk about things that I've just mentioned, just like now. عادي شو يعني لما يحكي الواحد أنا كنت خايفة صراحة من judgment. أنا فشلت يعني صراحة. I stopped posting videos. It's perfectly fine, and I'm so proud of myself to be able to say this. And I think it might help people to realize things وتكونوا صريحين and to be honest with yourselves. Because if you were not, and if you didn't face the things that stopped you or prevented you from being the person or the virgin that you want to be, then you're not going to evolve. You're just going to keep stopping. هيكون في block every single time. And that's the point of life. Allah ما بيحكي إنه stop and لا تتعبوا أو لا تسعوا أو لا تتحسنوا. يعني عم بجيب لكم إياها religiously شوي. بس it's true. دائما الله بقول تفاءلوا بالخير, أحسنوا الظن, and life does get better. Consider me your friend who is sharing her story with you. These episodes are my voice notes from Huda to you guys. This is our space. We're going to talk about things. We're going to rant. One day I might tell you, you got this. You're going to do this. This is amazing for you. One day I'm going to tell you, you idiot. Why did you do that? Okay, I'm not going to say you idiot. I'm just going to be like nicer. Going to try. I might tell you about new books that I'm reading. That's one of the things that I love. And about food that I like and dislike. I do want to mention that I've changed as a person. في أشياء بالحياة ممكن أنتوا كنتوا تحبوا تسووها زمان, خلينا نقول 5 years ago, and now you stopped. طريقة الكلام اللي أنت بتحكي فيها تغيرت. طريقة لبسك تغيرت. And some people in your life don't even exist anymore. Like, that's how crazy life is. And I want to mention one thing, that if some people بحياتكم do not exist, that is okay, because a lot of people feel guilty if that happens. But I do believe one thing, that people come into your lives to serve a purpose, to serve part of a character or a role that they were meant to be in your life. الحياة هي عبارة عن journey، مرحلة أو رحلة، وكل واحد بيجي يسوي مرحلة بحياتك، بياخد دور وبيطلع منها. إما تتعلم منه أو إما هو يتعلم منك. ممكن تكملوا مع بعض وممكن ما تكملوا مع بعض, and that is okay. That's what I'm trying to say. I am now a picky eater, for example. أشياء تغيرت فيني. I have zero patience for social ignorance. That is like the number one thing I want to talk about. I also want to talk about how I cherish my energy. I also want to talk about a day my energy and my space and everything matters to me. And I really appreciate people who understands that. هالأيام احنا كتير with this hectic world اللي عايشين فيه، العالم سريع, it's crazy, it's hectic. So much going on around the world. So much issues. I don't, يعني كلمة issues ما بتكفي طبعا, but so much is going on. Be nice to one another, be kind. You might never know if you're kind or nice to someone قد ايه هذا ممكن يغير من يومه, and you will never ever know what anyone's going through. So it is okay if someone tells you, I cannot today, I don't want to today, ما عندي طاقة, I'm overstimulated, I have zero energy. But at the same time, it shouldn't be an excuse. مو لازم 24 ساعة. It shouldn't be an excuse. And بكل صراحة, I would say that affected me a lot, because I've been saying that a lot to a lot of people. I've isolated myself. It's very overwhelming to be alone. But I'm so proud of myself to say this now. I'm still evolving. I'm still trying to learn how to stay sane and do normal things and become better again, as I said. And right now, as I'm recording, I'm so proud of myself, because it's amazing how comfortable I am. It's amazing how when you postpone something for that long and you just start, and you know that you were supposed to do that since forever. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just talking, and I'm loving this. I never thought it's going to be this easy. And for everyone who's listening to me right now, I would love to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being part of my journey, for playing a role in my life. If you played the role, thank you so much. If you're still playing, أهلا وسهلا. أهلا وسهلا. If you joined, أهلا وسهلا. If you're still playing, إن شاء الله تكون مبسوط يعني أو مبسوطة. I would love for this podcast to be something genuine, authentic, raw. These are all voice notes from me to you. And what is more to life if you do not evolve, if you do not try? تفاءلوا بالخير تجدوه. And always be positive, because what is more to life if you don't try? Because Allah ما بيقول لا تتعبوا. Allah بيقول اتعبوا وأنا برزيكم دائما. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Love you. Bye.